today I'm going to show how to get all of this inside of this to get ready for a track day. So this is my 2023 BMW G87 M2, and let's talk a little bit about what I got here. So I've got 4 track tires because I like to drive on my street tires to the track in case it's raining on the way home, and etc. I've got my Hans helmet, a chair, low profile jack, a moving blanket, a tool bag which has all sorts of sockets, wrenches, Torx, Allens, and East fittings for the BMW, plus a jump start battery, a 1/2-inch DeWalt impact gun, and a couple of flashlights, cables to hook up to the car if I need to do some coding, and miscellaneous pries and things like that. And then this is a little air compressor, and also I have in here some wheel spacers and some Windex and a cloth, my 1/2-inch torque wrench, my bag with a whole extra set of brake pads and necessary spreaders to get them off, and then some oil and my lunch bag, and what's not shown here is usually my overnight bag, plus a chair. All right, let's get to it. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to move the passenger seat. We're going to tilt it forward by pulling the hoop in the back, and it'll slide forward. And then we're going to tilt it up. And if you look up here at the headrest, we're going to get the headrest as close to the windshield as we can. This will go all the way and it'll stop. And what this does is it creates a big gap right here to be able to get into the back seat. So let's talk about the back seat now. So most cars are going to have the back seat in there. I took mine out. You can do it with the back seat. It's best if you pull the cushion out and then you can fold the back down. You can see that little red bracket right down there. That bracket can damage the seat back, so a good idea to put like a towel on there so it doesn't damage it. If you do that, you can still fit 3 tires in the back and 1 in the trunk, but it'll block your rear window. Well, the way I'm doing it with the seat totally removed, the tires sit low enough that I can still see out my back window. So let's get started and talk about what we're gonna do on the tires. Okay, so I put a blanket in the bottom here that covers the back seat just to protect all the stuff down there from the tires. I also have a harness bar. You're not going to have that, but ignore that for a moment because I designed it so it's not in the way of doing all of this. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to hook a hook up to this hooks down here. This is connected to a strap, and we're going to use that to hold the tires down in place. Okay, you're going to grab the wheel and tire, and I like to do it with my left hand on the spoke and then my right hand about the 3 o'clock position, and kind of balance the tire on my left thigh. And you can maneuver it between the back of the seat and the side panel back here. And there's a tricky way to get in there, but you can get it without damaging anything. Like so. And then once this way, now you're going to spin it 180 degrees so that way the spokes are facing the driver's side of the vehicle. Like this. Once you have the first wheel in here with the spokes towards the outside of the car, you're going to grab that strap and pull it through the window, through the spoke, the one that's closest to the 2 o'clock position. So if this is 12, this is 3, that's like 2 o'clock. That will allow you so that when you cinch this all up, all 3 tires in the back, you're going to be putting force down towards this area right here. It's going to really secure the wheels back here. All right, so I'm going to get 2 more tires, put them through here, and then those ones are going to be the spokes to the passenger side of the car, and then pull that strap through again back at the 2 o'clock position. So let's do that now. Okay, so now that strap is ratcheted tight, everything is really secure. You can see it's really secure. I got 3 wheels and tires in there. These are 305s, by the way. 305 30 19s, so those are pretty wide tires to be going back here. Okay, so I put my low profile jack in there, my torque wrench, and also the bar handle for the jack. Those all sit in there against the back tires. If you look down here, you can see the tires, and they're just wedged up against there. Okay, for the fourth wheel, you're going to do it spokes down, so you have an opening right here. So that way, you put the helmet in here, and it pops into place. Okay, so now we're going to grab the tool bag. It's going to go on this side. So my air compressor is going to go over here. Brake pads is going to go next to it, back over here. I've got my Hans device, which I'm going to carefully put in the spot over here so it doesn't get messed up. I've got spare fluids, go there. I'll grab my brake fluid and put it there. Didn't show this earlier, but a foam pad because I'm old. So you can use that to sit on it. Folding chair. Goes right there. Lunch. Fits right here. And there's still room for like a day bag if you're doing an overnight trip. And then that closes up. Now, let's come over to this side. Something else I forgot to show is I've got a 5.5 gallon Risk racing jug here. This actually can fit in between the tire and the inside. Like so. Then we're going to put the seat back down. And you have to do this before you put it back. Otherwise the headrest hits the sun visor up there. And then we're going to grab here, put it back, seat automatically can go back, and you can still take a passenger. Now let's say you don't have a passenger, or there's nobody that you have in your life that you like or love, then you can also instead fill that gap with another 5.5 gallon racing jug. Then ethanol can be your soulmate. So all in all, we've got 3 305 tires with still view at the back window. 11 gallons of E85 sitting in here. In the back, we've got the 4th 305, helmet, Hans, spare fluids, pad because I'm old, a seat, lunch, brake pads, air compressor, and every tool I've been able to discover so far that's used on this car. And we are ready to go have a track day and have some fun.